Hey guys, it is Mr. Joe Mama, and I'm just going to do two figure reviews that were requested to me by Superzilla. The first one I'm going to do is the Bandai Museum Baragon. I'll show you guys the box real quick. This is the box. As you can see, it came out in 2005. Real cool box, has Baragon and Gigan, Anguillus, King Ghidorah, Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla, the side of the box, the back, and the side again. Okay, and here's the figure. Right here, Bandai Museum Baragon, big guy. I like this figure a lot. Baragon's always been one of my favorites. He's a little fat, but he's still pretty cool. As far as articulation, his tail can rotate. His feet can rotate. His arms, the problem is that he gets stuck right there. So I don't want to force it because I don't want it to rub. But his other arm can rotate 360. And other than that, my friends, there's not really any points of articulation. It's a pretty cool figure. I like it a lot. Oh, you can't really see it, can you? My bad. Yeah, it's a cool figure. I like it. It's pretty big. It's definitely, I think, highlights the characteristics that made Baragon so popular in the Showa series. You have the big floppy ears, you have the nasal horn. He looks really cool. I love his teeth. Each one are sculpted individually. Each one is painted individually, which is really cool. And I also kind of like it how his two top front teeth are kind of pointed out. His horn's nice and long. He has the nice big floppy ears. Row of spikes on his neck. And then I guess what can be considered dorsal armored plating type thing right here on his back and down on his tail. Really cool texture right here on his chest and stomach, and even underbelly of his tail. You can see on the foot it says Bandai Museum. And then right over here it says 1965 2005 Toho Ltd, made in China. Big surprise. So that's that figure. He's really cool. Really quick, short rundown of Baragon's history. He first appeared in Frankenstein Conquers the World. He was obviously the villain in Frankenstein Conquers the World. I personally would have liked to see Baragon kill Frankenstein, but oh well, not going to happen. He also popped up in some stock footage and little cameo appearances in several Godzilla movies, until he popped up in Destroy All Monsters. He wasn't really in it that much, unfortunately. He was blamed for the destruction of Paris, but as we all know, that was Gorosaurus, and as rumor has it, the Baragon suit was too destroyed and, I guess, worn out to be used majorly in Destroy All Monsters, so he just kind of watched to make sure that King Ghidorah, that the other monsters defeated Ghidra, and then he popped back up in 2001, but the 2001 version, he did not look like that. He didn't have his heat ray, or flame breath, whatever you want to call it, and he didn't have his glowing nasal horn either. But still really cool. He was awesome in GMK. Okay, moving on. We're going to do a quick figure review of the Super Gyoas, the Bandai 1995 Super Gyoas from Gamera Guardian of the Universe. I like Gyoas. He's pretty cool. I really liked him, and especially the mythology of it all in Gamera, the Guardian of the Universe series. Points of articulation. The head somewhat moves, but it does not rotate all the way. I don't want to force it. As you can see, it is kind of loose right there. So with the wings, you can rotate 360. Each one. I wouldn't recommend doing this too often, rotating the figures, just because it's going to wear out the joints and it could make it loose, kind of like the head is. The head is a little loose, unfortunately. Also, the feet can rotate. I'm sorry, the legs can rotate 360, both of them. So that's just a total of 4 points of articulation. I guess you could technically consider this 5 with the head. Cool tag. Has a little Gamera up there. Super Gyaos. And then the movie poster for Gamera, Guardian of the Universe, which is pretty cool. I like this Gyaos. I like the Heisei version of the Gyaos compared to the Showa version, as I'm really into kind of like that mythological background of monsters, how they were made in Atlantis and everything like that. That was really cool to me. So I love his backstory. Real quick, some history on him. He's known as the Shadow of Evil, and was a failed attempt by the Atlanteans to make basically a super weapon. The Gyaos turned on the Atlanteans, and in their dying days, they made Gamera. Gamera was, I guess, known as good, or the light, the last hope, to defeat Gyaos, which he kind of did up until Gamera 3, but that's a different story for a different review that may or may not be coming up soon, hint hint. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please continue to comment and subscribe. I hope you guys had a great New Year and a safe Christmas. Take care, guys. God bless.